Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, go!
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Finds his running back as his Bashal Tutin. And he takes it down to the 33. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over it.
Took his shot at 6 that time, and that'll bring up second down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Jaguars first down.
First carry now for the rookie out of Virginia Tech. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Facing fourth down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Great start to this drive. Run up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Stroud throwing here on first. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans get 6 more on their early advantage. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans drive their lead to 11.
14. Jaguars 3.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 4. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Danny Gray to return it. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun now, first round. Makes the grab in bounds offside. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in and they are already close to midfield. First down throw by Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Low finding his back, Mixon. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans now lead by 10. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to play action. Lawrence rolling out to his left. Has it downfield, working the left. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hey, easy, route.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Buying some time right. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, they're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Jaguars make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Quite the throw from him on that play, Bronco. I gotta say, you look like you make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Gray now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Pressure comes. Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
All right. Tony.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10, or on to Mixon. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Texans 1st down.
Right side cut by Higgins. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
At the 21-yard line.
Back to throw, Stroud. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Texans likely looking at a field goal try. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. Right, let's go. It's on. 30 left.
Lawrence working from the gun. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's intercepted near the sideline. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Well, right side, hauled in by Collins. This is a nice gain, nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. Nickel look by the Jaguars here, third down.
On the quick. Right, Tony. 19 Texas.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The right side, Noel has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
All right. Hey, Uno Mars. Hey, south. Play.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. They dropped their chance to get off the field, so let's see if this offense can make them pay. Third down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Chased out to his right. On target to his man Higgins. But he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down.
Again, Stroud. Forced out to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Up and good from Fairbairn. And they will push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Red. Silver.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And now they face second down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
36-yard line.
Lawrence now off the play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Sticking to the air with Lawrence. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action now, Lawrence. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Offense up to the line fast.
30 left. Third down and 12.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He has it at the 22. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Here we go. 19 Texans. 11. South.
Looking to throw, Stroud. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Here's Smith on the return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that, right near the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This is a heater going deep. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
He has the first over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That goes as a gain of 25 yards. And up the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Catch made. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud again. He brings it in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That's good for 7 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
On the quick, right?
Stroud completes it quick. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Texans first down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Texans first down.
First down throw by Stroud. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that's your ult.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Darnell Savage with the pick. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. Into the red zone. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Smith on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. That's going to be caught by all. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stroud escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Offense is set. 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
17 yards.
That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
First and goal.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. Now we're open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Buys time, rolling right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You return both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away...
And in for the Houston touchdown! The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. Is to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans push their lead to 3.
34. Jaguars 31.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And the Texans have it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Stroud. Escapes out to the left. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Completed to his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 6-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans holding on to a field goal lead. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Right side, quick pass, complete. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead off the turnover. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
41. Jaguars 31.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron!
Lawrence working from the gun. Chased out to his right. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I your chain, switch it up.